So just to give you another example of a child. Okay, so I have penned in an article my reflections with children I've worked with. This is from that article. So I'm reading it out. This is a true story. It actually happened. It is a sultry summer afternoon as I sit with a small group of teenagers exploring concepts in a yoga theory class in a school in South Mumbai. One young adolescent, I've changed names for the privacy of the children. One young adolescent, Simona, is clearly distracted. She raises her hand and pouts, "Miss, I was in a very good mood in the morning. Then I thought of the yoga class a couple of hours away and my whole mood dipped." "Okay," I say, and continue the class, trying to conceal my bruised ego. After class, I asked Simona what was really bothering her. "Miss, before I started attending yoga classes, I had become comfortable with my sadness." So to give you a background, Simona came from a very, very dysfunctional family. Her father was an alcoholic, her mother was into drugs, so very shaky childhood. So she said, before I started attending yoga classes, I had become comfortable with my sadness. Yoga threatens me with the possibility of change. It tells me that I can be comfortable being happy. This agitates me, so I get restless during yoga classes. In course of time, we study Rishi Patanjali's Yoga Sutra 1.2, which states that when thoughts cease, we naturally fall into union or yoga with an inner reality which exists beyond the mind. Yoga Chitta Vritti Nirodha. Basically, Rishi Patanjali defines yoga as the union of the outer being with the inner being when our thoughts stop. Simona conceptualizes this inner reality as Madonna Simona. So her inner being, she was a very conventionally wild child, into parties and boys and everything, and one wouldn't think that the concept of Madonna would appeal to her, but it did. We are such a contradiction. So Madonna conceptualizes this inner reality as Madonna Simona. She addresses a letter to Madonna whenever she is upset in her diary. Every time she does so, she receives perspectives on situations that alleviate her misery. See, we write letters to the mother, but she did it in her own way. Her inner being she conceptualized as Madonna Simona and started writing letters to her. Over a period of time, she comes to accept that it is fine for her to be happy. Whereas earlier she used to hurl herself into wild parties with a vengeance to escape her misery, now she prefers to spend time with herself, exploring this being she has coined as Madonna Simona. In her own words, "Earlier I enjoyed being called wild. Now I understand that being wild is not about leading an undisciplined life. It is about living with abandon." So beautiful, no? All children love this concept of being cool and wild, but without anyone having to tell her, she realized that being wild is not about leading an undisciplined life. It's about living with abandon.